Good afternoon. This is cause number 2020-31472 in the interest of Kensley Arian Dixon. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Tanisha Ann Dixon, and Kenzie is my daughter.
And for the state?
Andrea Perard.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Don Triel Coates. Mr. Coates was served on September 9th, 2020 at 7:11 p.m. He's not filed an answer, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And this is a straight no answer default.
That is correct, Your Honor. However, Mr. Coates did appear at the last court date and did sign the DNA order that does include the reset date with Zoom information for today's court date.
What date was that?
I believe it was November. Yes, Judge.
Okay, let's make a correction here. Order for parentage testing. All right, the court will note that the non-custodial parent, Mr. Coates, appeared in court and signed an order for parentage testing, which contained therein an order setting the hearing for today. And he has not checked in, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's proceed then by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would call Miss Dixon. Ma'am, in regards to the paternity of the child of this suit, Kensley, you and Mr. Coates had agreed to do DNA testing at the last court date. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And in fact, you and the child have completed testing, but Mr. Coates has failed to appear 2 times for testing. Is that?
Yes, ma'am.
And just for candor to the court, there was a prior exclusion in this case in regards to someone we tested previously. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that did come back negative. So based on your testimony that with the exclusion of that prior person, is it your testimony today that Mr. Coates is the only person that could possibly be the father of this child?
Yes, ma'am.
He's the only other person that you had intimate relationship with during the probable time of conception that did not include the previous person that's been excluded, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so you're asking that the paternity finding be determined between Mr. Coates and the child Kensley. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're asking to keep the last name as Dixon. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And in regards to conservatorship, you have no objection to being named joint managing conservator with you designating the residence with the geographic restriction to Harris and contiguous counties. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
In regards to possession access, you have no objection to a standard possession order being entered in this case. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
In regards to Mr. Coates' income, we are using the minimum wage presumption. We've been able to determine there is one other child support order that he's currently actively having to pay on, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And how is this child covered by insurance?
I don't know.
Do you have them on any kind of assistance?
But Kensley?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I have Medicare.
Medicare, Medicaid?
Medicaid.
Medicaid, okay.
Sorry.
Order you to maintain that government medical assistance, and Mr. Coates will be reimbursing the state at a rate of $57 beginning May 1st of 2021. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving him credit for the cost of that health insurance and his other child that he's court ordered to pay for. Your child support will be set at $189 beginning May 1st of 2021. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are asking for retroactive support for the last 4 years in the amount of $9,605 and asking to pay that back at $100 beginning May 1st of 2021. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we do have this case as a request for non-disclosure as to Mr. Coates' other case. So it appears that there's not family violence from your knowledge between you and him, but perhaps there's issues with another one of his cases. The objection to his address and information being kept out of this court order to protect him from any other issues, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That concludes the order, Your Honor. I'll pass my witness.
Where will the pickup and delivery be of the child?
The pickup and delivery will be at her home, her address.
Okay. All right. So then
Non-disclosed.
she will disclose her address to him.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. The court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
I'm excused.
Yes.
Ms. Coates, you're free